actually doesn't look all that bad. You know what? Considering I threw that together just now, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, that's coming through that. There we go. How does that audio sound? Does that sound okay? Hopefully it should sound good. This camera's a little bit off center. It's fine, we'll deal with it. If you guys have never seen Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life before, it is my favorite Harvest Moon game of all time. It's what really got me into farming sims as we know them. It's a really different Harvest Moon title than usual. It's the same basic concept. You move into a new town or village, take over a family member, in this case your father's old farm, and this game focuses a lot on your character's story and your character's influence versus the other games where, like, you know, you move in and nothing really changes. You could play for 50 in-game years like in Stardew, and the children will still be children, and, like, you know, nothing changes. This game, you move in, and you have to get married, hi Rebecca, within the first year, or at least it's heavily implied you do. After the first year, you get a bit of a time skip, and you have a son in this game. You can have a daughter in the other versions. And he's a toddler, and you get to actually influence his career choices based on what you do with him, how you interact with him, who your friends are in-game. Characters age, characters die in this. You get to watch your son grow up, and spoiler alert, at the end you do die, because you watch your character age from a 20-year-old man into, like, you know, I think the game spans 30 plus years? Oh wow, that's a really badly rendered video. And it's very interesting. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit slower paced than a lot of the other Harvest Moons. There aren't, like, you know, all these big festivals and stuff. It's very much more focused on family and your connections with those around you. But it's so good. It is so good. And if they ever remake this game, I will cry and be so happy. Swing Reed, welcome on in. Welcome on in. I own Another Wonderful Life. I've also played A Wonderful Life Special Edition. So if you guys are interested, this is on the GameCube originally. I'm not playing it on a GameCube right now. A Wonderful Life, or Another Wonderful Life, is also on the GameCube. And A Wonderful Life Special Edition is on PlayStation. So you can get it, like, on the PlayStation 4, like, eShop or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's such a good game. I love this game to pieces. Let's do it. I get emotional with this opening, by the way. I'm sorry, it's good memories, you know? The PS2 version is a bit buggy. It doesn't look quite as good either, in my opinion. But you can have a daughter, and you can marry a third, or a fourth, sorry, bachelorette. So apologies once again ahead of time for my voice. He wasn't unhappy, but he didn't seem to have a direction in life. One day I went to see him. I told him about the farm you left to him. Your son didn't seem to know much about farming, but he was willing to give it a try. So I brought him to Forget-Me-Not Valley. Your dad and I shared the same dream, you know. I bet he never told you, but I remember it all. This land you see here? Your dad and I found it together. There's old but strong buildings and some fallow fields. Along with Harvest Moon 64, your favorite. I'm a big sucker for Wonderful Life and Friends of Mineral Town. So, I think it's your destiny to take on this farm. I'll be here to help you out. Why don't I show you around? Yeah, I've heard rumors for a while now, ever since Friends of Mineral that they're going to be potentially remaking this one. I would be so happy. This is the barn. This is where the cattle, sheep, and horse live. I'll show you the inside later. Next door is the tool shed. There's a tool shelf, a shelf, a tool shelf, and then just a normal shelf. It doesn't get a designation. And a few other things. That's where you store your tools. Put some tools you'll need on the tool shelf. I also put some seeds on the shelf. They're there to use. Shelf, am I a joke to you? This is the food storage. Put dairy products in here to ship. I'll take it to the market in town on the following day. If there's something you want me to buy, just write it in the ledger. I know, the music is just, oh, so good. This is the chicken coop where the chickens live. I wish I could still use it. I know, yeah, Story of Seasons. It's nice, but it never quite had the same ring to it. Which puppy do you guys choose, by the way? I always get the pointy ears. Always, 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 but I'll let you guys name him. These dogs must be strays. It's like, these guys like you. Do you want to keep one? Go ahead and pick one. Okay, so we're gonna get Pointy. What should we name him? We could name him Tater, but we could also, like, you know, have some chat names. Look at him. Isn't he cute? I love how he does this little spin. What do we want to name him, chat? Nemo? Holy Nova, how are you doing? Nemo's actually kind of cute. He has the right colors. Nemo is kind of cute. All my real dogs have fluffy ears. I call him Jasper. Let's. Why can't we have both? See, I like to have this like little theory in the back of my head because this game takes place physically close to Friends of Middletown, that the floppy ears goes to that farmer. Even though they're probably not taking place at the same time. After your poodle, Tater Tot is a rule. I say, so we have Foghorn Leghorn. I suck at naming pets. It can connect to Friends of Middletown, yeah. You know what? Yeah, maybe for now, we'll go Tater. I say for now, we can't change his name. But we'll come up with some proper names. Because I feel like everyone's gonna wonder why I didn't name him Tater. And if anyone's new here, by the way, this is Tater, or Tater Tot. He is the channel mascot, kind of, in a way. He has become one, at least. And, there isn't really a lot of resemblance, but he's there, so let's put Tater back here for now. A mass tot? Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. He has the color scheme. Still have my original copy and memory card. Alright then, I'll find an owner for the other one. Kind of like that name Nemo though, I'm still kind of stuck on that, it's cute. Oh, we're gonna be having Animal Crossing alerts, by the way. Thank you so much for the follow, welcome on in. I'll build a doghouse to the little guy later. Finally, this is your house.
Got it memorized?
I do. I hope I remember where my house is. I fixed it up a little, but it's still not much. Oh, boy. Oh, my house is. You can see my house on the other side of the food storage. That's all you need for now. Once you get going, you can build up the place. Oh yeah, come here for a second. Yeah, I like the neighboring town thing too. For the week I had this rent from Blockbuster, I couldn't find the feed dispenser in the barn. My cow died! Oh no! I bought you a cow to get you started. Put the feed in here and she needs a name. Alright, what are we naming the cow? I don't have a name for her. I always name my first cow Betty. I don't know why. I don't know where I got this idea, but I've done it ever since I was a child. But you guys name it.
Redacted.
We're not naming her Redacted. Mistake. Bonnie, Bessie. Where are all the B names? Is there a reason for that? Do we all just think the same? Okay, let me see if I can actually do a tater takeover on this screen. It might not work out. Oh no, it'll work. There he is. He can't come out all the way, but it's okay. Daisy. Bonnie. Why is this cow so much cuter than the dog? I really like the animals in this game. They're adorable. Still on the poodle theme, my oldest girl is Bonnie. Always calling her as Luna. Yeah, I'm kinda, Bonnie is cute. I've seen a couple people say it, so. There you go. Bonnie, a good name for our first cow. It's already been about 10 days since she gave birth, so you can milk her. She's healthy, so twice a day is good. So that is one thing in this game that I am actually not a big fan of. I love this game to pieces, but it's a little bit more realistic in some ways than other Harvest Moons, and that is one of them, but we'll go over that later. That's about it. Oh yeah, you have to think of a name for this farm. What'll it be? Chat. What are we naming the farm? Because if no one stops me, I'll name it Farm Farm. I'm also gonna hydrate. Thank you for that. Nemo, you can say that for your son. Oh, true. Then one of my chickens has to be called Daisy. I kind of want to name one of the ducks Daisy, to be honest. Stardew, Farm Farm. Yeah, I gave birth. Where's the calf? Starter Farm? Tot? You know what? Yeah, we are the starters in here. Let's do Starter Farm. If it'll fit. Oh, it'll fit! Starter Farm! Perfect. Yeah, cows and Stardew, just like anytime. Starter Farm, eh? Sounds good enough to me. Oh yeah, I should probably tell you about the people who live around here. I'm not so sociable, but let me introduce you to them. Alright, question. For those who have played this game, who is your bachelorette? Who is your lovely lady? Because it's non-negotiable who I need to go for. Like, I refuse to go for anyone else. There's Tim, who runs the Inner Inn, his wife Ruby, and their son Rock. How should I introduce you? Oh god, yeah, what are we naming ourselves? I always name my guy Alex. If I ever have to play as a boy in something, and it's not Pokemon, because usually I'll just do like the default boy name, it's Alex. Muffy. Celia is my girl. I love her to pieces. I think I initially started going for Muffy when I first played the game, and then I found out I didn't really like her. Zach? We could go for Zach. Because... Oh, fancy. Where's the Z? Bob? Ooh. I'm glad you like the tater takeover. Oh, really, Vine? So are we good with Chris? We could do Chris as well, because that's closer to my name, at least. I can't remember what this guy's default name is. I think it's like Jack. Oh, really, Nova? Crust? Yeah, we'll go Zach. Zach's cute. And also, I love Final Fantasy, so. Zach? Got it. And there's a girl staying here named Nami too. She's actually really nice, when you get to know her. This is Galen and his wife Nina. Is his default name Mark, really? I did not know that. Maybe Jack is friends with Middletown? Okay, so this is the other thing. There's another Chris in this game. That's kind of why I was avoiding that one. This is Chris. This is Wally and his son Hugh. I know, I wish this game was on Switch too. If they ever did a GameCube Virtual Console, this is one of the first things I would absolutely need. I can wait for Nami because one redhead, two tomboy. Yes, she does, she goes, and then she'll come back eventually, but... Yeah, the characters are all really unique in this game, they're very memorable. Griffin runs the blue bar where Muffy works, so that is one of the bachelorettes. Ramona lives in the villa with her granddaughter Lumina, so can I have a quick moment? Can we have a quick little thing here, chat? Can I tangent? I'm gonna tangent. I've tangent before, I'll tangent again. Lumina, or Lumina, however you want to say it, she is clearly a child here, right? She's like, what, 10, maybe? She is small girl. In the special edition of this game, she is added as a bachelorette, and I would be fine with that if they used her older model, but no, they let you marry her in her current model, and she looks like a baby still, and it's really, really uncomfortable. She's cute, and she's really cute when she gets older, but it's uncomfy that they didn't, like, just scrap the child model and just use the older one, because it just is weird. Exactly, if she's of age, it's fine, but it's just weird. It's just a little gross. And this is our butler, Sebastian. Thank you for listening to my slight tangent. My girl! Vesta runs a farm like yours. Over there is Vesta's younger brother, Marlin. Celia helps out with the farm work here. This is where you can buy seeds. Look at her! She's so cute. Very Japan thing to do, right? People live over there too. They're twins who make fireworks, an artist, a guy who does experiments all day, and someone who plays guitar. They're all weird, I say. Dude, that's rude. In that tent is a scholar who lives with his assistant. They're digging something up. That's about it. You must be you must be tired by now. Take it easy and rest. Just ask me if there's anything you don't understand. See ya. A harvest sprite I've never seen before. I was mistaken for a harvest sprite. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? There aren't any other harvest sprites besides us. Who is it? Who is it? Now that I think of it, so who is it? Zach? That's it, the harvest sprite named Zach. Oh, I see. I'm Knack, nice to meet ya. My name's Nick, pleased to meet ya. I'm Flack, pleased to meet ya. Well, the three she's walking by, apparently my position was off and I thought I was talking to her. She even says it's weird because she's a kid, right? Yeah, it's strange. A few days later, as you always wished, he started working on the farm with me. The beginning. So there are different chapters in this game that go through various stages of your character's life. It's gonna be sunny but a bit cloudy, and we're having a lucky day. Favorite sprites, so they don't do as much in this game. Yeah, no, I agree. They're my favorites as well, actually. They're kind of also used in, okay, now me figuring out the right button. Okay, there we go. Oh, what game was it? On the PlayStation 2, Save the Homeland. They're also used in that game. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same sprites. God, The sound effects, just everything is so... It just screams nostalgia to me. When I was first playing this as a kid, I didn't realize there was a bell here. So you can just call all your animals out. I used to shove them all out by hand. It sucked. Hi. Bonnie is fine and seems pretty happy. It's a story where you have kids, or end when your kids are a bit older. I really enjoy how they... There we go, how they do it in this game. There we go, so we got our first thing of milk. The ear wiggle, the cows in this game are adorable. Also, I just realized Tater's left me. There I are. There I are. There I are. Oh, COVID, what have you done to my brain? Replay Save the Homeland. I remember dropping it as a kid. Once I read You Can't Get Married. Save the Homeland is a really interesting one because it's the exact opposite of this game. It's very focused on the end game, like the end result. There's like, I think, like, what, 9 different endings? But it doesn't really care about the getting married section. It kind of takes out a lot of that standard good Harvest Moon stuff. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. There you is. Oh, it's one of those days. Let's see, do I got anything in here? Oh, he saved some tomato seeds for us. We also have a CD track. Okay. So I used to have a certain way I used to farm in this game. I might change things up and do it differently this time. You guys can let me know, though. Oh god, what button is it? No. No, oh, yep, there we go. I used to just, like, do rows of crops, but I think I can probably... plant more if I just use the entire field. CD. I mean, yes, you're right. It's not necessarily a CD. It is a record. Tree of Tranquility on the Wii. Cute game. Player model isn't my favorite, but it's okay. I actually recently bought Tree of Tranquility. Haven't played it a whole heck of a lot, but I at least own it now. You do the pattern Vesta has? I'm gonna have to go check out what pattern she has. But yeah, this is the way I used to do it, at least. I think I used to do it mainly because my character would get so tired. Wouldn't have a lot of energy for much else. And we're also gonna do this field here too. Oh, is it like checkerboard? Okay. We can probably do that then. But yeah, I did a really long... Yeah, see, now we're tired. I did a really long playthrough of this years and years ago on the YouTube channel, and I actually did finish this game. It was my first time finishing it. I remember being quite young and looking up Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life cutscenes on YouTube, and stumbling across the ending and being upset, so I never ended up finishing it until I did that YouTube playthrough years later. Rewatching it, I actually still have people like you know, who watch it, and that it's not my best playlist anymore. I would very much argue, you know, my quality has changed a lot. But it makes me happy that people, you know, still enjoy it. So, okay. Bobby! How are you doing? Oi! Look at how cute he is! Wait, is it this button? No. Nope. The Ruby Spice trick, yes. Look at that face! There we go, I knew there was a first person button. Okay, let's go see our girl. Let's go buy some seeds. You can always ask me questions, but I suggest trying to figure things out on your own. I've also written lots of advice down in the notebook on your bookshelf. Also, it may be none of my business, but I suggest finding a wife quickly. It was your father's dream to have a family farm, you see. Finally, if you show items to people, sometimes they'll tell you something about it. That's all for now. Good luck. Thank you. Never seen this kind of game before. It's basically my introduction to farming sims. Yeah, it's just such a good game. Get breeding stat. Oh, this noise, by the way. I always thought it was really weird. It's essentially, I mean, I think it's just meant to be like a wind howling noise. But that's the way up to the other town, to the Friends of Mineral Town area. And if you walk up there, you can connect to your GameCube if you had like the GameCube link cable and stuff. So this game and Animal Crossing are the reasons why I had that cable. It was very mysterious, yeah. Good lord, though, can you imagine if they actually do remake this game and they have connectivity, like kind of, like, you know, if they see that you have save data for Story Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. Sounds like Tortured Souls or something. It's a little dark. It's a little dark. Way to get your kid stuck by Vesta's farm, your wife gets so mad. I've never seen that. And I used to take my kid around everywhere too. I just enjoyed showing him to everyone. I think it's likely they'll remake it. They've been kind of like hinting at it, I feel like. So hopefully. That child living in town, Vesta used to bring us fresh vegetables. Okay, girl, here you go. I think I also used to go for her because she's, like, I always go for her, but as a kid, she's probably, I feel like, the easiest one to woo. She just likes the flowers. It's yours. Really? I'm in your debt. Have you heard what Ubisoft did? No. What's going on there? Yeah, Flora's not in this one. She is in Harvest Moon DS, though. I'm Dr. Hardy, pleased to make your acquaintance. Okay, let's see. What else can we do first day? I'm trying to remember where you get the fishing rod, or if you buy it. I think you buy it from Van. Where Galen is too. He gets stuck there. Can't interact with him at all, and she gets mad at you for keeping him out late. You look like you have something. Gimme, gimme. Hi, Kippy, how are you doing? Watched the original Fantasia, and it was definitely something that I watched all 5 episodes of the Sketchbook series, which now makes me want to study animation. And now you're watching Baymax. I hope you enjoy it. After yesterday, I kind of want to go back and watch Hunchback of Notre Dame. I think I might do that later on today, maybe. I'm sucked into Pocket Camp. I used to play this a lot as a daily routine type of thing. I'm also in that same boat. I've been really enjoying the fishing tourney. I didn't even know they did stuff like that in game. I find it weird how all the people who are quite obviously old. Yeah, so this game has something kind of weird in it. Like I said, you know, for those who don't know, this game goes over a span of like 30, 40 years easily. And there is a character who does die after the first year. It's actually one of the first video game deaths that kind of really hit me. But it's always really weird that more of them don't die, but I guess they either didn't want to make new characters to kind of like take over, or like, I don't know, they were just being, I forgot to buy seeds. Or they were just, you know, not really thinking about it, but, yeah, there is someone who dies after the first year. And that always stuck with me as a kid. I was just like, she's actually gone? Okay, so we have, I think the current layout I have for seeds allows me 20, and I have 2 already, so I need to buy 18. Oh, it starts with they tell you that. Okay, that's not too bad. Hey, Sandra, I hope that you enjoy your lurk. Game was impactful. It hit deep, especially as a kid. Yeah, it was sad because I didn't notice it right away. I think it took me, like, into summer of that, like, second year for me to realize what had happened. So I'm not a very good hostess. Come at any time, though. Should you like anything today? Yes, I would. I'm forgetting what I can buy in spring. I might have to Google this because I don't think it tells you. I think Vesta tells you. Where's Yoshino Tanda? Which, by the way, if you guys have never seen this website, it is one of my favorites for just Harvest Moon Story of Seasons stuff. They have fantastic guides. Trees and crops. Okay, so we can do watermelon. We can do watermelon. That's pretty much it. Watermelon and tomato. Animals can die and the villagers get so mad at you for it. Yeah, as a kid, I didn't quite understand the concept of saving money. So I often had chickens die on me because I'd save up and buy a chicken, but I wouldn't have enough for the feed for it. And I didn't realize you could put them outside for feed as well. Oh, have to like go up manually. Do we have enough for this? Yes, we do. There we go. Maybe when we have a better hoe and watering can, I'll like, do more crops. But for right now, we got winded just hoeing the place. That sounds weird. Hi, Muffy. Must be hard running the farm. I think a man who works hard is sexy, though. As a kid, that line of dialogue, scandalous. Yeah, the GameCube graphics are still great. That's the other thing. If they were to remake this game, I'd want them to almost stay almost as true as they could graphically to it. You're, Zach, right? I'm a free spirit here, so call me if you want some fun. I think he's propositioning me. Okay, oh, I should probably go grab the remaining tomato seeds. Has its absurdity, but I still think it's the most real of them all. Yeah, it's a lot more realistic than a lot of them. And I think that might throw some people off. I enjoy it. And clearly other people do as well, which is fantastic, but it's definitely a different vibe. I think it's 20. It looks like 20. Muffy likes a strong, sweaty farmer. Ugh, fun. Stand Harvest Moon Lost Valley, worst game in the franchise or in the series. Yeah, I honestly, and again, I'm apparently hungry. This is just me and my personal opinion. You know, don't take what I say for 100% truth. But any of the newer games that are called Harvest Moon, ever since the Story of Seasons Harvest Moon split off, they're not really what Harvest Moon should be, you know? First, Harvest Moon games, they don't give you... Yeah, so... back in the day, for anyone who is maybe newer to Harvest Moon or isn't aware, they only had the option for a boy in game, and then eventually they're like, well, maybe girls want to play this too. And then they started selling girl versions of the game. So there's this game, A Wonderful Life, and then there's another Wonderful Life where you can play as a girl, and you have to buy an entirely different version of the game. By the new Story Seasons games either. They have their ups and downs. There's some good things, there's some not so good things. Yeah, there's a whole, like, article online that you can read about why there's the split between Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons. I don't remember exactly the details, so I don't want to give wrong information, but... I think it peaked around this area. I agree. I agree. I actually remember, I've since gone back and really enjoyed it, but I really didn't like Harvest Moon Magical Melody. I thought it was far too cartoony after this one. I actually went back and was playing it earlier this year and I really enjoyed it, but as a kid I'm just like, not my thing. I don't regret purchasing The Lost Valley because it got me to watch the farming sim games you had on YouTube, and thus my love for Stardew Valley was born. See, you know what? If it influenced you into getting into farming sims and stuff, or Stardew, awesome. You know, I'm here for that. There we go. Okay, now we gotta water. My character's probably gonna be a bit tired today. First day of the season. It's a long day. Elmore Parade was the last solid Harvest Moon in my opinion. I'm tired. The last like Harvest Moons I really was playing and then I kind of took off from them was some of the DS ones. Like Sunshine something, Islands of something, I don't remember what they were called. And I was alright with them, but again, you know, it was enough to make me take a break from the series for a long time. Lost Valley to GameStop, I don't even care, they just got $2 for it, just wanted it gone. This is super cozy. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Low-key, part of me is really kind of feeling the vibe, and I kind of want to make this like a new cozy stream, but we're already doing Harvest Moon DS. I could do both, I guess, but... True tranquility. Also, hoi MCP, how you doing? I forgot how, tired you get early game. I should probably milk the cow again. Harvest Moon DS, I never had issues that others do. Unfortunately, that game can be a bit glitchy, but I enjoy it a lot also. I wasn't expecting a wonderful life Rizajay, neither was I, but I'm here for it. This is exactly what I kind of had the mood for, you know? Made them sell separate versions. You know, I don't know if it was per se. I think it was almost like it was an afterthought. At least I don't want to think it was greed. It might have been by this point, but... Oh, wait. I just saw Nina. We need to give her a flower. Hi! So this is the lady who passes away, spoilers, at the end of the first year. I make it a point to love on her during the year that we know her. Oh. That's very nice. Oh dear, you're offering it to me? Yes, I am. That noise. Why, thank you. I'm really quite grateful to you. She has a little ladybug hat. She's adorable. Oh, I forgot about some of the noises the characters make. Okay. So we'll finish watering this. We'll eat something. And then we'll have to water our next round. Our character's gonna be so dead by today. End of today, sorry. I know, you're hungry. Don't purr at me like that, please. Thank you so much for the follow, welcome on in. But yeah, eventually, you know, I think it's through befriending people. I think you can also buy better stuff as well. But there are different watering cans and hose and tools you can use that, like, aren't as tedious to use. I'm sorry, dude, we're eating plants. We don't got a lot today. 18 years ago, I think the statute of limitations for spoilers was passed. This is true. This is very true. 18 years ago. What's going on, Cinda? Just reminded me that I need to spam call our vet. They need someone to answer their dang phones. Hopefully you get in contact with them. Oh, there we go. Little bit janky. I think I might try to get my GameCube controller hooked up. I have the GameCube controller to USB adapter. It works beautifully. It feels weird not playing it with my proper controller. I think we should convince Nintendo to just port all of these Harvest Moon games. We should, although I don't know how it would work, if I'm honest. I don't know how the whole name situation, like who owns what, if it'll be easy to port up, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. We'll have to see. My favorite is reading Reddit and watching people be mad about spoilers for a show that released 10 plus years ago. Yeah, I mean, I always like to say, you know, spoilers. Especially if I know that we have people in here who maybe have never seen this game before, but it's also kind of in a joking way. Uncle and his girlfriend broke up and her daughter left it behind, so he gave it to me. It was fate. Re-releasing their backlog, yeah. Bundle deal like they did with the Mario collection. I would pay full price for it, honestly. Good puppy. Okay. I don't remember if you need to go in overnight. I think if it's clear skies, you're probably fine. We'll find out the hard way, one way or another. Okay, so this is how you ship things, by the way. This game's a little bit weird in the other sense that there isn't the standard shipping bin. You get to ship, essentially, cow products, or like dairy products, eggs and stuff as well. There isn't, in this one, the shipping bin for veggies. I think Another Wonderful Life has it though, right? Or was it special edition, maybe? So you get to sell stuff on your own, which is kind of fun. There's your hydrate. Was it special edition that has it? Yeah. Okay, so this is the ledger. This will tell us how much money we've made. And then this you can order. So you can order animals. You have to order your, like, medicine and bird feed and fodder and stuff through here. What tools? Oh, here we go, here we go. So you can get, like, the easier to use stuff. Shears and stuff. And you can also order buildings eventually when we save up enough. Here we go. Oh, okay, I know, trust me. I got you, you're hungry. Game wasn't very clear about explaining things. No, they left a lot of it just kinda up to you to figure out. We've eaten all of our plants, okay. There we go, but we watered, our cow is napping. I'll put away the hoe. It's a pretty good day. I always liked how you can see, like eventually when you come in here later on in game, you'll have like a nice tool shed with like all the tools available. I always thought that was really neat. The other thing that this game does differently that like Stardew and a lot of the other Harvest Moon games don't do is when you go to bed, I can't remember how many hours you sleep for, but you don't wake up every morning at the same time. You can get an alarm clock to do that for you though, I think, later on, but... diary... Thank you for the follow. Oh, look! That was the one I started for, getting the backgrounds for Andrew. I was mentioning it earlier. I'll just save over it. We don't need it. Things in my inventory, since there's... Yeah, no, the inventory in this game, is massive. They give you, like, 14 pages worth, you know, like... It's a bit crazy. Okay, let's go to sleep. See what time we wake up at. Went to bed at like 10 something. Woke up at 5 something. Okay, you know what? Decent. There we go. And day 2. When I sleep, I too dream of colored bubbles. So when I first used to play this, I didn't quite understand that my character needed to eat. And I didn't quite understand why I kept having these like dark swirly dreams. If you keep your character in good health, they have good dreams, and it's actually really cute. But the game doesn't really... There isn't like a gauge or anything to tell you. Waking up before 12. There we go. Of thwart? Like to thwart? No, not thwart. I'm not even sure. I'm not the best at spelling either. Maybe I should keep some, actually. Can I split stacks in this? I can. Keep some of it in the fridge so that we can, like, do some cooking later. There we go. All times I used to change the camera POV and watch the sky. Yes, yeah. A lot of this game, I think the reason why I love it so much as well is as a kid there was a lot of, like, exploration I used to do. A lot of just, you know, wandering around and kind of almost wasting my time, but that's the fun thing about this game, I guess, is that there is a lot of time in it. I don't really feel too rushed to do much. I'm an early riser. I'm generally up around 5 a.m. or shortly after. I'm definitely much more of a daytime person. Usually I'm up, you know, like 7-ish. There are pretty colored stars at night. I actually remember, we saw it a bit earlier, there's the pre-rendered videos that'll play if you sit on the opening screen for long enough. And it shows him going around to different places and like looking up at the stars, and I used to think that was like a hint that you needed to do something in-game. It's not. But I thought it was, and I thought it was really cool that they would do that. Morning's your best time of day. That's when you have energy. Waking up around 6:30 to 7 this summer, and I hate it. Oh no. I'm just very much, you know, if I'm awake, I'm awake. I don't really like going back to sleep. If I sleep in, I usually feel like I've wasted time. Oh, insomnia, yeah. Fully in game days and just first person admiring every detail. Yeah, and this game's pretty, you know? This used to be my rotation. In my rotation of like GameCube games I'd spend all summer playing. It was this, Animal Crossing GameCube. Super Mario Sunshine was in there, but it wasn't so much during the summer. I actually usually played that in the winter for whatever reason. And SSX Tricky, which is a snowboarding game, which is entirely different, but I loved it. Work swing shift at work, so 2 to 10 I normally go to bed between 12 to 2 a.m. Wake up between 11 in the morning and 12 in the afternoon. Just had a mini heart attack. Thought there was a really weird thunder, and turns out my dog is just snoring really weird. I love that. I love it when animals snore, it's so cute. Energy begins to flag around 2 p.m. Oh, yeah. That's valid. At least, like, you know you have your time of day where you're productive and you're energized. I feel almost upset if I sleep until 7. Do something early, I can fall asleep at 4 a.m. and wake up at 6. I won't function, but I'm up. That's actually something that I think I'm really glad I actually inherited from my mom. In her words, we can burn the candle at both ends. We can stay up very late, get up very early the next day and still function completely fine. We'll be tired, and we'll need more sleep probably the next night, but we can do it. And it's been handy for a lot of different things, actually. 8:30 is my sweet spot. I enjoy the sleeping in aspect, but I can still do things in the morning. Yep. Wait, to my health issues, they cause me to have issues sleeping. Yeah. Oh. I have a dog bed under my bed for my dogs to have a small den. I always wake up to snoring under my pillow. That's so sweet. Okay, there we go. You have watered. We are done for the day. I think I remember I used to like water twice a day. That may have just been in the summer though. I wonder if Van, oh, Van! I need a fishing rod, sir. The name's Van. I travel all across the world selling rare items. Very pleased to meet you. My shop will be open on the 3rd and the 8th of each month. He's a liar. He sometimes opens up other days. Please stop by whenever you feel the need. Yeah, I love that the world stops when my stomach growls. Okay, why don't we go hunt for food? And by hunt for food, I mean we're gonna go see if we can find any plants that I can stuff my face with. I don't remember where they spawn. Is it little silly man? There we go. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Hopefully I said your name right. Yep, stomach controls time. Welcome to Forget-Me-Not Valley. I'm Casey, the best pyrotechnician in the world. Don't confuse me with my younger twin Patrick. I will not. Just run and hide before you open so I wouldn't get the cutscene announcement. I'm a metallurgist? Let's go with that. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, friend. I know, no, but that cutscene is... There's some really interesting cutscenes. It says hello! This is my favorite farming sim of all time. Same here. Same here.
This is my favorite farming sim of all time.
Gosh darn it, Brian, I forgot about you. I absolutely agree. And I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I'm so sorry. We have Animal Crossing. I mean, I'm not sorry. I love Animal Crossing, but we have Animal Crossing follow alerts and stuff like that on right now. Because I wasn't planning on playing this today. I would have had proper overlays for it, but... Oh, hi, Zach. Hi. Who are you? Oh, I remember you, Zach. I used to live in town, but after I got older, I came out here with Nina to get some rest and relaxation. Start schmoozing up to the townsfolk, shall we? Oh, how wonderful! That's my favorite. Is it for me? Yes, it is. Yeah, thank you. Love how our head comes into the shot. Oh, there we go. Van shop is open for business. I would like to reiterate it is not the 3rd nor the 8th today. Come on, everybody. Come buy lots of great things. Okay, let's go see him, I guess. Yeah, no, welcome on in, everyone. If you guys are just joining us, it is our Whatever Wednesday, so I never really have many plans for what I want to stream on these days. But I did wake up today feeling like I wanted to play something nostalgic, and this game came up. People voted for it, so this is kind of what we're doing. Bye. I think I might splurge and get both the fishing pole and the brush. Fishing pole, we can make some good monies from fishing. And the brush, obviously, we want Bonnie to be happy. I was thinking about traveling to some unknown village. Opening and closing things are annoying and time-consuming, but I like it. It's so clear. Yeah, we are playing this right now on the Dolphin. Of course, you know, I own the original game, but sometimes it's just easier to record it this way. Oh, we're getting some clouds. I wonder if we're gonna have rain. I didn't check the forecasts today. Bonnie, I got you a brush, girly. There we go. Happy cow. Happy life. Doesn't run well for me. Personal computer. Oh, yeah. I was very happy when I updated my computer and it can run pretty much anything. It'll stop snowing due to the cold front passing. Okay, sir. Thank you for the follow. If you say so, sir. Oh? Zach, I had to talk to you about shipping items. Eek! Oh, swaying reed, that's an interesting idea. Oh, Zach, thank goodness you're here. All of a sudden, that dog started barking at me. Territory. What's that? What? Pee? See, this is the cutscene. I guess I didn't go after Muffy for very long. This is the cutscene that made me realize I didn't want to be with her. What's your pronouns? She and her. She and her. Thank you for asking. 6-year-old laptop. Yeah, no. Tear top being a butt. If my main man doesn't approve of her, I don't know. Sorry, did I interrupt you guys? You seemed angry or something. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be polite. That's a relief. You know what? My dog did just go charging at her. So, I'm fine, I'm fine. I actually love animals. I like farms too. I'm gonna go now, but will you show me around next time? Really? Great. Yeah, no, I was just like, she's not cut out to be my wife on the farm. Bye now. Yeah, he's hoping that we don't choose her. But no, Tater, why you gotta be charging the ladies, man? You gotta play it cool. Train with my dad every day. We haven't gone and seen our girl yet today, actually. Oh god, this is a close-up. Hey, how are you doing? My dream is to make the farm successful with you. Oh! God, I gotta remember what everyone likes. I just want to give everyone flowers. For all I know, everyone might just like flowers. Did you always go for Merlin? Oh, so nice. Look! You're so cute. There used to be rumors, I remember, that you could, like, adopt all the wild animals and stuff in town. Or, like, you could get any of the ones with the red scarves. So, like, there's a little, like, chihuahua at the campsite. I don't think that one is true. You can get a cat from Romana. Where's my girl? Right, Princess, hello! I know, same here. It was such a big part of my childhood, too. Hi, welcome. Best of vegetables are great, you know. So, would you like something today? No. I'm literally just here to talk to you. That looks great. It's all yours. Really? I'm in your debt. Feels weird to see someone walking around the valley like this with a red evening dress and heels. She does stand out a bit, doesn't she? This is your introduction to the Harvest Moon series. I'm actually trying to remember where I got mine. I know someone gifted me Friends of Mineral Town on the GBA, and then I got this shortly after. I'm the owner of the Blue Bar. Come by anytime you want to relax after work. But I definitely played a lot more of this as a kid. There we go. Mary Gustafano, Another Wonderful Life. I'm curious how he was as a husband. I think I did, but I think I was a bit fussed because if I remember correctly, he like doesn't necessarily always stay at home with you. I don't think Carter's here today, so I don't think we can do the mining game. Oh, was I? That's fantastic. Yeah, no, we're kind of just reliving nostalgia today. Hello there, I'm Flora. I study archaeology, there we go, with the professor, and I help out his dig over near the big waterfall. Do you like flowers? Okay. I'll take that as a no. Got it at Blockbuster, then my dad ordered it for me that Christmas while he was overseas. Then a copy of Another Wonderful Life that works. So you've been getting back into it? No, sis, no. We're running this through emulator, unfortunately. My my GameCube's sitting up there right now. I kind of wish I could like boot up my OG copy, but my GameCube last time I tried to run it, it just wasn't really liking running for very long. I think it's starting to die. Yeah, Flora's not romanceable. It's not in this one. I'm an energy researcher. Please come by my lab sometime and I'll show you one of my amazing experiments. I guess we can do some fishing. I feel like there used to be like... Is the music playing? Oh, it is playing! Oh, we haven't actually met the third romanceable girl yet. Oh! Okay, that was weird. This is Muffy's diary. You can find the three girls' diary and you can see how, like, close you are to maxing out their hearts for you. I meant to click on her, though. People ask me all the time why I'm traveling, but I don't have a specific reason to tell them. Welcome, make yourself comfortable. A drink to revive yourself when you're tired is always nice. What emulator use? Is it an appropriate question? I use Dolphin. And yeah, no, I'm like, you know, I think the stance I've heard on Twitch about emulating stuff is as long as you own, you know, a copy of the game yourself, it's probably fine. So that's what I always like to reiterate, is I do own this. Several times, in fact. But yeah, I don't mind answering that. I feel like there used to be more collectibles up here, but maybe that's during a different season. Oh man, I feel like if they do this remake though, they would need to do a couple more, like only 3 romanceable girls, you know what I mean? They would need to add some others. They would probably need to like, probably do a little bit to make it a bit more modern. Thank you for the follow. Emily, just mumbling, I think hard about him. ROM you're using, you made yourself to stream, but they go on a don't ask, don't tell. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I think I remember I used to like to fish by the waterfall. Thank you for the lurk, I do appreciate that. You're the guy who runs the farm, right? How's life treating you, my friend? If you ever have any free time, stop by and hang out. I think he likes flowers. Dad probably has vivid memories of just glued to the TV way too close to the screen. I think my most vivid memory of playing this as a kid, we were doing some construction in my old house. Oh, she fell asleep. Gosh darn it. I have to wait until she wakes up. I don't want to bother her. I just played this all winter break because, like, I couldn't really leave my room too much. It was just a lot of construction. So I just played this all winter break, and I had a blast. It was great. Yeah, Harvest Moon DS. Yes. Yeah, they could. If they kind of, like, did a bit of a merge between this and Harvest Moon DS, I'd be happy. There we go. Okay, let's go see how much money we made. See, like, my crops are... It looks like they need to be watered again. Maybe I should look into that. There we go. I'll save maybe one from each. Just to get ourselves, sorted. Do I got my monies yet? 610 gold. Okay. Let's space out in the menus. You have to deal with constant sounds. Yes. My mom actually... She bought me a TV for my room. Oh, we're hungry. And I think the main reason she bought it for me is because she didn't want to hear the Animal Crossing GameCube songs. She didn't like the sound of the animalese, them talking. And I think it started to bug her, so she made me play in my room a lot. Okay. I remember the fishing in this being a little bit weird. Pokemon Channel, yes. Oh, I might not have vibration. This might be interesting. Oh. I used to think you had to mash A during this. You just have to hold down A. Oh, there we go. I love fishing. Like this game, fishing isn't that big, but I used to love it so much. Another real-time game. Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing. I actually played a little bit of Pokemon Channel on the stream. Was it last year? It was just like for like one stream, I just played a little bit of it, just kind of showing it off for people who hadn't seen it before. I think that was the stream my GameCube started to crap out on me, so we were actually just testing to see if it was Paper Mario or if it was my GameCube dying on me. Magical Melody, Nicktoons Unite, Mario Party 7 were the way to go for any chill times on the GameCube, yes. Oh, I pulled up too late. There's like a really good timing on this that I usually fail to get. Like a warm-up game, yeah. Mash A while fishing in Animal Crossing, yep. Yep, I thought so too. Real-time clocks. Oh, we're hungry. Are a huge selling point to me. More games should implement it. It's a mechanic I also tend to enjoy quite a bit. Behind when I moved, me and my friend used to sit in the mic saying screaming into the mic to make things freak out. I think I actually had 7 and the microphone, but I don't remember actually using it. I must have at one point, but... God, like, the game can be kind of quiet, but just like the ambient noises and the sound effects and stuff. So relaxing. Ooh, there we go. There's a big fish. Okay, well, you know what? It's decent. I knew that was gonna happen. Little mic secrets. Chibi Robo does. Doesn't serve any gameplay function, but it's really funny if you speak into the mic, he looks to the screen. Really? That's actually cute. Chibi Robo is a game I begged my mom for forever, and she finally got it for me, and I never touched it. I still have it. It's like behind me on the shelf. Just for whatever reason, by the time she got it for me, I was just like, okay, thanks. I think she got me another GameCube game at the exact same time that like I was a little bit more interested in. Here we go. I wonder if I wake up at the right time if I can show you. I used to like to wake up early in this game, because you can actually see a cutscene with, I can't remember, is it Takakura? I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but the guy who lives with you. You'll see him heading out to town with the stuff that you're shipping. In your opinion, did they do Friends of Middletown justice in the remaster remake? I think it was really well done. I know not everyone was big on the art style. I thought it was cute. I thought it, you know, it represented kind of what it looked like back in the day. But did it do it justice? I feel like maybe if they had changed a couple things, I feel like with that game, after a couple years, you kind of end up running out of things to do. And there are some milestones in that game that make you play for like 50 plus years, and it gets a little bit crazy. Or like 25, I think. I don't remember the exact time. And I'm never gonna hit them because I run out of stuff to do by that time. You're in the food storage when he goes in to check it early in the morning. Yeah, that's the cutscene I'm talking about. Let's see, I think I'm probably gonna have a bad dream. Just because I didn't eat anything. Oh, apparently not. Okay, so it's 4:30. Let's see. A horse punched you? What happened? Dear Lord. Okay, sunny. Normal day. Hi, Lemongrass. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Never played the original, so I was curious. It's still a good game. It's still a good game. It's just, you know, it's kind of like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. It's almost like they stayed very close to the original, and that wasn't necessarily the best thing. I can't remember what time he comes here. Let's go see if we can, like, catch him. Oh, enjoy your food. I'm gonna see if I can have some watermelon when I go on break, I think. I'm getting, like, slightly hungry. I think he comes out between, like, 5 and 5:30. Let's see. Oh, you got behind and it, like, kicked backwards. Okay, let's go in here and see. I don't know why, like, you know, it's not a special cutscene or anything, but I used to love just finding how to trigger the cutscenes in this game and just... Oh. No, he's like, no, I'm not interested. Or maybe it's at 5:30? No? Maybe if I walk in? Oh! He's not having any of it. We'll catch him another time. Couldn't sleep. So you're playing Stardew until 4 AM. Oh my goodness. Boosted Filch's childhood wonder. Yes. You know, I know that feeling. I just slid out of the door. Couldn't shut your brain off. I get that. I definitely understand that feeling. It's almost close to the original. Well, May and Brandon got a redesign. I always felt like they did a fantastic job with those remakes, though. Like, there was so much in them. Whereas, like, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, I think they would have been better if they had taken stuff from Platinum. You know what I mean? Like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, for example, they weren't just pure remakes of Gold and Silver. They took some things from Crystal, and it made it a lot better. Okay. I hope these are done in time. Get those strange dreams you get when you're sick. Yeah, I'm prone to, like, heat-induced nightmares if I'm too warm. Like, if it's too hot in the summer and I'm trying to sleep. Similar to Fever Dreams. I need to get Alpha and Mega. Next Pokemon game I need to play. Lemongrass, I hope you enjoy it. It's honestly one of my favorite Pokemon games. Those remakes did a good job in my opinion. So finished Gen 2. Stardew took over. I'm happy everyone's getting back into a Stardew groove. Now I wonder when we should try to buy a chicken. I didn't see how much they were. I finished Heart Gold, I kind of fell off. The grinding was getting boring. Yeah, that's the thing about Heart Gold, Soul Silver is that end leveling curve. A little weird to me seeing the small characters, but from a perspective, the weird cheapiness of it. Yeah, I know a lot of people were like that. I didn't mind the look so much, but Gen 4 was never my favorite, so I bought it, I played it, you know, it was fun, but it's not something I'm like gonna go back to. Oh yeah, wasn't there the rumor that we were gonna get a Scarlet and Violet trailer? Is that meant to be today? Maybe it wasn't today, but... You want to see the starter evolutions? I'm actually gonna be avoiding it unless they show it explicitly in a trailer. I had a lot of fun with Sword and Shield where like I actually unfortunately was spoiled for Grookey's evolution like 24 hours before I got my hands on the game just by accident by scrolling online. But I kind of enjoyed not knowing what they were going to evolve into. I've never bothered avoiding it before. But I know a lot of people like to choose based on that, so. Yeah, so you know which one to pick. Okay, I know, it's hard. We need to get you a better watering can. Kippy, isn't it? It's a really cute show. There's a way of Incineroar. I really hope not. Squirtito is probably the one I'm gonna get to. Actually don't know anything about Pokemon, but I like Ditto. Ditto's a good choice. Ditto's kind of cool. Okay. Crops watered. Bonnie is taken care of. Let's go see how much it costs to get a chicken. Gonna end up going for the duck? Actually, that's a good question. If you guys are interested in Scarlet and Violet, do you know what starter you're gonna choose? I feel like this time around, people are very, what's the word? Divided evenly. I've seen a lot of people for, you know, the duck, the cat, and Fuecoco. See, there's like a very, like, you know, there's a very even divide. I feel like with the last generation, it wasn't so even. Okay, how much for a chicken? 900? Okay, we don't have quite enough. But if we do some fishing and maybe sell off some flowers to Van, we'll definitely have enough. And we should be able to harvest more flowers today. Jimmy Music, can you get a spam call on your phone? That you were listening to music on? Oh god. Morning, we live in this shack and make fireworks. I have a twin brother and I'm the older one, by the way. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just very tired. Last gen, technically, yes, was, Score Bunny. That was Sword and Shield, but we've also had the remake of Gen 4 recently as well. Good morning, it's a great day for work. Love how everything blooms this time of year. That looks great, it's yours. Design the most, that's where I'm leaning as well for now, yeah. Enjoying Yoshi's Crafted World even more on my second playthrough. I guess Fall Guys helps with my platform skills. I really need to check out some of those Yoshi games. I've never played any. There we go. So we'll save some of them, of course, but these flowers, we can just sell them to Van. And I think it's the 3rd, so I think he will come in today. Very cute. I think you'd enjoy it. Yeah. If I can get my hands on it at some point, it might be a stream game. Super into stats of different Pokemon. I'm all about the aesthetics. Same here. Same here. I very much don't play competitively. I just play through the story, go after the cute ones or the cool looking ones. Think I'd like it. Okay, so that's good. Sir, how are you? I think he likes fish, I just don't remember which ones. I wonder if Van is in town yet, or is he at Ruby's? He might be at Ruby's already. Let's see if we can trigger that cutscene. Doesn't look like it. Hello, Zach. How are you enjoying Forget-Me-Not Valley? As for me, I was on a worldwide journey, then somehow ended up here running an inn. I think I remember there's like hidden recipes you can find. There are 2 fresh crops in the wooden box grown by Vesta. Is it not this game? Barrels smell like wine. There's a note. Easy to make salad. Tomamello salad needs a tomato and a melon. Tomakaro salad needs a tomato and a carrot. There we go. I don't think there's a way for you to save the recipes. I think I remember like writing them down on a sheet of paper as a kid. Yeah, let's go fishing. See, it's the 3rd today, right? It is the 3rd. Man, I need to sell my plants. An all-female team Pokemon, so you gotta refresh or like reset a bit for a female starter, I guess then, right? With a Score Bunny. Always been Score Bunny if he's in. Oh, here's Van, never mind. Hi. Love traveling to all the different places to find all sorts of rare items that I could sell on the road. So I became a traveling salesman. Made tomato soup yesterday. Ooh, that sounds good. Legends, I went with Little Otter Man, then first gone by 100% going for Weed Cat, the first ever grass type you'll be choosing. Dan taught us to never rely on others. There we go. I remember fishing in the waterfall as well. Christopher Robin, was that like the live action one? Yeah, that one was sad, man. It was cute as heck, but it made me cry. If you plan to stick with it, yeah. Gosh darn it. That's the only thing about being hungry, is that you can like interrupt yourself by your stomach growling. We had a fish on the line too, and I think Van's about to open up, so that'll probably interrupt me here too. Back when I used to watch Piglet's Big Adventures like 8 times a week. Want to make grilled cheese with tomato soup. That sounds really good right now. Maybe because I'm still feeling under the weather, but Come on, fish. Oh, yep. I was just about to say he's gonna interrupt us. Okay, you know what? We'll run down, we'll sell off our plants, we'll sell off the one fish because I put the other one in storage. And then we'll go back to fishing. Having grilled cheese for dinner later on tonight. Got the stuff for it yesterday. Finishing off a salad while I wait for my wedges and calzone to arrive. What does your shirt say? Introverted, but willing to discuss Animal Crossing. I've had this one for a while. Never had a problem with the biped Pokemon starters, since to me I'm kind of used to it. Though since Sprigatito is four-legged, it'd be interesting to see it. Yeah, I hope that it stays, to be honest. Came from YouTube, I binge watching my type Porsche on your channel, but there's no 7th episode, really? Let me look into that, because there should be. Thank you for letting me know. I want a shirt like that. I got this one off Redbubble, but I'm sure there's plenty of other similar ones out there. Okay, so we're gonna sell off... Oh god, what is it? That? Oh, no, that's not the right... Okay, wait, bear with. Yes, okay. Yes, I do. One of those is for 10 gold, you have 22. Let's sell 20 of them. Yeah, no, for sure. No, I oftentimes YouTube, when I upload things, it doesn't like to save my settings. So sometimes, you know, I'll have everything set to upload properly, but then the processing doesn't go through properly, and it just doesn't end up in a playlist, or the title's wrong, and sometimes I won't notice. So... There we go. Okay, so I think that should be enough. A version of Tom Nook. Oh, you taking a nap, girly? Oh, no, now you're awake. She's like, oh, wait, no, I'm here. You best be here, girl. Go. I could just sell directly to Van, but something about this is always really satisfying, so. 3 in again, save 1 for us. Oh, I forgot to sell the fish. Oh well. I can always run back out. Okay, there we go. So now we have plenty. So we're gonna go ahead and order bird feed. Maybe like 5? 4? Yeah, that's still plenty. And then we're gonna order a chicken. We're gonna order a female chicken. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll go sell off that last fish. And then we'll go fishing for the evening. If my stomach allows it. I don't actually remember if I used to have any ways to just, like, you know, keep our character fat, or if I literally just used to eat plants all the time. Probably won't sell for that much, but... Oh, never mind, that's actually not bad. So I'll show you guys maybe a bit later, once we have some stuff to actually sell. But when Van's not in town, you can actually set up your own stall right where he is, which is I always thought was so cool. And you can sell stuff to the townspeople, and the whole idea is that, you know, you could charge them higher prices if you wanted. But if you gave them discounts, you would get friendship with them. So I always just sell stuff at a discount. And you still earn money from it, obviously, but it was kind of a neat idea. Okay, also, really quickly, before I forget, because I will forget, I want to look into that playlist thing for my time at Porsche, because that's gonna bug me. Let's see. Porsche. Episode 7. There you are. Yep, it's just not even in a playlist. Oh, Porsche, my time at Porsche, there we go. Save. I'll give YouTube this, they've made it a lot easier to like go through and edit things at least. One of my favorite GameCube games, the nostalgia is real right now. Stone Hollows, thank you so much for coming out alert to say that. It's one of my favorites as well, so I'm always really happy when I meet other people who also really enjoy it. It's such a gem of a game that I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. Okay, I think that should be the playlist. Hopefully fully sorted. There's 43 videos, so it looks like it's good. And thank you once again for letting me know about that, because I wouldn't think to go back and check it. All the Harvestman game for GameCubes, they're my favorite. Same here, there's something about that era on the GameCube. So much to Kip, I don't think I've seen it in like 18 years now. Yeah, it's getting up there in age. Still really good though, and I really, really do hope that we are maybe gonna get a remake. I would be so happy if they did. It is, yeah, the GameCube is... I'm biased because it was my first console that was like mine and not my parents'. But it's such a good console. Your first was N64, yeah, up until I got the GameCube, I had my parents' NES, and they had got me, like, you know, a Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance SP, but this was mine. Van! Gosh darn it, I love you, but... You interrupted my fishing. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. That is something that they do need to fix if they remake it. There's some things in this game that I can't really see them keeping if they do remake it, and that is one of them. It's just like that would very clearly need to be fixed. Yeah, right now I am not running this on original hardware, so things are upscaled a little bit. It is what everything looks like, it's just maybe a bit more clear than if I was actually running it on my GameCube. But it's aged well, all things considering. It's like that nice blend of like cartoony style, but like more realistic than a lot of the previous and following Harvest Moons. Yeah, Dave, I agree. I agree. And, you know, a lot of my favorite games today stem from GameCube. At least in North America, in terms of Animal Crossing. I know that's on N64 in Japan, but... or like Luigi's Mansion, you know. Oh, big fish. Yay. Probably the worst software company in Denmark just reached out to me on LinkedIn with a job opportunity. I'm happy about my work. No thanks. Oh god. I'm trying to think of what else started kind of on the GameCube. Pikmin, of course. My mind also jumps to the Pokemon RPGs on here, which I wish they would do more of. Like, Coliseum and XD are just fantastic. First console I ever played. I think I only ever played one Zelda game and one Smash game at some point. There was, yeah. There was. They actually felt good to play, yeah. Wind Waker, of course, being just fantastic. And Twilight Princess, two very different Zelda games, but on the same initial console. Thousand Year Door. Yep. I'm a new favorite. That's a new favorite of mine, I should say. Big fish. Mortal Kombat. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I mean Super Mario Sunshine as well. Even though random, I know you're not big of the 100% on that, but like a lot of people have some very good memories of that game, of course. Don't care for Sunshine. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. Oh heck, it's alright, it's bedtime anyway. I have a lot of nostalgia for it, so I think that's what kind of clouds my vision. I've played Super Mario 64 since I've played Galaxy 1 and 2 since I've played Odyssey, and I can see why Galaxy is a fan favorite as well. But I have a big dose of nostalgia for Sunshine. Ooh, there's the recipe, thank you. Since high school, middle school, holy heck, it's so good though. Even today, it's still just, it's cozy. Oh, I know, we're tired. We're going to bed, don't you worry. I guess I can put away the fish for now. I'm just gonna have to remember. You know what? No, I should probably keep them on me. I'll keep one of the small ones here. Because I'm gonna forget and then I won't sell them. Yeah, I was saying earlier, it kind of feels like this game gives you a lot of time. You're not really rushed to do too much, and it's very relaxing. Okay, let's write a diary entry. There we go. Okay, so, don't you purr at me. I need to go on a stretch break here, you guys. We've been live for almost 2.5 hours. If you guys want to join me, maybe get up, stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, do what you gotta do. When we come back, we did have plans to maybe do a half and half day of like half this, half a new game. If you guys are interested, I'm definitely down to check out that new game. Or we could just do more of this. Maybe we'll do like a poll when I come back. If you're headed out, thank you so very much for being here. But if you're sticking around 10 minutes, I'm gonna play some BRB videos. I'm going to play some ads as per usual. And If you get up and stretch, you won't even see him. Yeah, give me about 10 minutes, and I will BRB.